come walk with me. I'm going to start walking in Venice. Want to make you dizzy? Start walking in Venice, but we'll have lots of walks to do. Thanks for joining me. It's things I'm interested in and like to share. See ya. Campo San Anzolo. Anzolo. I've walked over here to show you. It's a huge campo, frankly. Assassini is one of the restaurants I've used several times. It's over there in the corner. And in front of it is something interesting. So this is what more of the corners of Venice look like. We're not in any rush. And there's so much I can say, but I'm going to let you get a sense of place, I hope. But I do want to show you this. The cistern. The cistern were like wells, but they would hold the water when it came in back in the day. Today there's plumbing from the mainland, so it's a whole different situation. But once upon a time, the cisterns were the way the water was gotten. And they're in all the large campos. You see the bell tower is tilted. Okay, so Campo San Anzolo is the name of the big square here. But I see that part of the parish over there that we're looking at is San Stefano. But this parish is San Moise. And here it's back to San Stefano. So San Moise, gosh, it's not down that way, but Moise is over by where my hotel is. So that's kind of, and that's Moses. So let's walk just a bit here so you can get a sense of some of the other places away from St. Mark's. And our apartment was just down the way here. I'll show you the apartment. There are lots of tilted bell towers all over Venice. And along here is a small canal. They do have a gondola here that you can pick up. And it's kind of nice to not start in the gondola on the Grand Canal, because the Grand Canal is really the highway. A romantic setting. Although at night, not as romantic because, stuff. So over here is maybe a way to understand. This is a road sign for the road. This means none of the motored vehicles can come here. It means only gondolas are allowed. Oh, here comes one. I recommend them as a ride. I think they're lovely, especially on these small canals, because you understand La Serenissima. Ciao. Oh, he came under the bridge. Oh, I should follow a gondolier at some point. Ciao. Bellissimo. Don't know them. Let's go down the calle. Ciao. This is the little street that leads to my old apartment. It's quite a place on the end. So this is the door that led to my apartment. There's a stairway with several apartments in there. And the windows of the apartment. I'll head back to the hotel. The quiet streets where you can understand why it might have the nickname La Serenissima. So we have a little water, giorno. And I've talked before about the holes in the sidewalk. These two people. It's a nice garden, by the way. So that will take the water down. And in an hour, it may be gone. But we had a big storm overnight. So maybe it's not draining quite properly. Seems kind of high. This is another cistern. Normally I would have gone this way from the apartment, but I believe this is all flooded too. So it's a little bit deeper. No, yeah, see, that guy over there is walking into the flooded bit. So I'm going to take a different bridge. But this is on the back of La Fenice, the opera house, the theater. So there's some work going on above and some flooding below. Normally I would come right out over there and I could walk it, but I don't really want my socks all wet. I think there's a hotel there that I considered. So that's La Fenice. The Phoenix is what the theater is called. It's had some fires. And opera was very popular in Venice when it was invented. Created, I guess I should say. Place. Down. So we'll go back the long way. Much of Venice is small streets. People got in. This is where I was talking to those girls. It's a particularly attractive bridge, actually. Just the bridge itself, the wrought iron. Not so much the canal. Area di San Maurizio. So I walked down this walkway a little bit earlier today just to see if there's anything interesting. It's sort of the back doors of the restaurants. I don't want to make you dizzy, but I'm not going all the way down it. So let's just stay out here. Back along the Rio. Bar. It's a great little bakery. I don't suppose that guy would remember me. And I'm not sure that was actually him. Garden of the Artists. Lots of shopping available. And some construction. This is new. It says it's a distillery, but it hasn't always been in this location. Where we're headed and where we've just come from. On top of this, it's usually very busy here. Part of the trouble Venetians have had with tourism, over tourism, is that people will just park themselves anywhere on the steps in the way. Really popular bar in the evening. And this is back to where my hotel is. So if you want to find your way to San Marco, handy. So normally I would just walk that way to the apartment, but that water has changed it. If you need to find your way, the gold signs that say Per es Marco means to San Marco. It's a good way to find your way around. Santa Maria de Giglio is over there. That's where I was over by the gondolas, and I'll show you more of those later. I don't like that one because it's right on the Grand Canal. The hotel, where I will try and find my gimbal. I think I'll go inside here. I hesitate to, but I will. It's been there for years. It's when I used to come through this campo and see the little hotel that I'm staying at now. So it's over that way, and St. Mark's is over that way. And just walking through here to the restaurant, in fact. Stayed at the Hotel Belcito, and this is Hotel Ala. First time, it's a nice place. Huh? All right, I'll go into the little shop. It's always been a nice little standalone building. I think it was part of a bell tower, would be my guess.